Hi, my name is Lena Faulkner, and this is my Week 3 discussion board for NPA 590. Here is a quick overview of what my discussion board will cover. After completing this week's assignments, I concluded that coordination and authority are two managerial concepts that will be a must for my task force. Both coordination and authority go hand in hand. The manager who has the authority to delegate and oversee employees is responsible for coordinating what needs to take place to reach the organization's goals. So what this looks like has changed over the years. First, with the classical theorists such as Taylor and Weber, this was very strict. There was a very distinct separation between supervisor and worker, and basically the workers did what they were told to do, no questions asked. Coordination was based on efficiency and trying to identify, the one best way to accomplish the organization's goals. As administrative management theories develop, we start to see these ideas and principles for management by Fail, Mooney, and Gulick. And Fail discusses the idea of coordination as a way of unifying and harmonizing everyone's activities and efforts, creating this smooth order of organizational function where everyone and everything has a place. And he notes that managers should have a level of control in which they see to it that workers conform to, rules and plans and schedules, and that managers also need to hold workers accountable and sanction those who basically, don't do their duties, don't fulfill their duties. In Exhibit 6.1 in our text, he goes into detail about the scalar chain. So a thought that Mooney expands on is with his, scalar principles, the principle of a hierarchy or a chain of command. And the idea of a series of, superiors and subordinates and relationships created for the process of delegation. So Mooney truly believes that all complex organizations must coordinate activities in order to meet their objectives and goals, just like Fail. And he points out that coordination is achieved through formal authority. So what he refers to as this up-down chain of command. So now Gulick, his views on authority match those of Fail and Mooney with this idea of subordinates and supervisors. And he refers to the principles as span of control and unity of command. So where a certain number of workers, report to one supervisor or one superior who has some type of unique ability or skill or level of expertise in that area. And as for coordination, Gulick recognizes that it's a needed principle for managers, and he knows that it can be difficult. And at the end, and he ends up listing it as one of the core management functions in, what everybody knows as POSCORD. So now looking at the next era of management, the human relations theory of Follett and Mayo. Follett's idea of authority that, this top-down approach was wrong and ineffective for managing people, and a more collective effort in problem solving should occur in the relationship. So therefore, coordination should be more of this team effort, a group decision. So my first article examines emergency managers and their roles when it comes to planning and strategy implementation. Specifically looking at coordination, they identify that their proficiency in collaboration and coordination make emergency managers the ideal individuals to lead hazard mitigation planning. So instead of this vertical top-down coordination of hazard planning, such as, the federal government or the states, the author is suggesting this kind of more like lateral, horizontal coordination efforts by local emergency managers. My next article focuses on the authoritarian style of supervisors. And the author conducts this study in which she tries out all these case scenarios of various leadership styles. And in conclusion, she finds that the authoritative leadership style does improve productivity and workers being well, only if those supervisors are charismatic and workers develop their choice of skill. So otherwise, things go haywire, negative outcomes happen, depression happens. And both of these, articles are really kind of in line with Follett. As for my task force, both concepts of coordination and authority will be important. Coordination, due to the fact that managing and extinguishing wildfires, um, activities must be precise. Workers need to know who's doing what at all times because one slip up could be deadly. And authority, due to the fact that the task force is and will be combined of several departments, and the workers must know, who they are supposed to follow and take direction from. And that is my presentation for the week. And I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Thank you.